Welcome back to Unraveled Game Thoughts, and I have Arc Nova on the table today to do the solo. I'm not sure if this is going to work. Got this funky audio wire going on here. I'm actually trying a new camera angle, so you can kind of see the camera. Unfortunately, I'm not too fancy, so I just work with what I got, which is my cell phone and my computer. But with that being said, I'm hoping that the way it's angled, it doesn't capture too much of my hat, and hopefully you can see the board here. I've tried to push this up as high as I could, and I don't need this little space here, so I'll put those there, and I think most everything is visible. I've got some of the extra resources off to the side, and I wanted to try another one of the maps for Arc Nova. This is map number. Ooh, I'm pretty confident there's a map number on here. Oh, 5? No, that's maximum 5. Map 6. This is map 6. So this one has active if connected. Each time you play an animal card, ignore one condition of your choice. So if this is connected, when I play an animal card, I can ignore one condition of my choice. Okay, so we'll see. I also have my Untitled Art Tiki Sour Beer. I've never had this. It is a sour. I've been into the smoothie sours of late. It's very pulpy. It's pretty good though. That's a tasty sour. Okay, so I think I've got everything here. If you are not familiar with Arc Nova, then as a general, and actually I'm not supposed to do that until I look at my cards. We have for the solo. I basically have so I'll take 6 turns and then there'll be a break, and then I'll take 5 turns because each time I will lose 1 turn. This will stay over here. And so to be 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1, and then that will be, I won't get any more turns. Once I get to that last one, I just move that over, and then that is done. So, and I'm pretty confident that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I guess I do get 7 at the beginning, but on the very last one, I believe it's once that moves over, that's the end of the game. Or when I only have 2 left, something like that. So hopefully I didn't. My rules are in the box, and I could pull them out, but I don't really want to now. So I got to make decisions on cards. That's going to be the first choice to make here. And I've got 8 cards, got to discard down to 4. Got a lot of sponsors on the front end. Interesting. And when I make card decisions, this is a strategy that works, I think, well for solo and well for the base game multiplayer. So we've got Africa, Australia, and primates out in the conservation projects area. And it looks like I can gain some more conservation points for supporting conservation projects, or for construction of my zoo, connecting all water spaces and rock or border, or completely covering the zoo. Yeah, so that is some of the options I have. So let's see what plays into those options. Well, this animal is in Australia, so that would fit well. This bird one will not help us at all. This snake here doesn't really help at all. This America's one doesn't really help at all. This would help fill the zoo just by having a water space, but it's not much. This would fill it better, but it's a carnivore. and or a predator, and that doesn't really help us much. The birds doesn't help us too terribly much, nor does the European sponsor. So really we've got these two cards that kind of help, and we're sort of not really doing so good on the other cards. That can share an enclosure, which isn't bad. Carnivores are probably something we're going to come across in the zoo. That takes 5, has to be next to a rock. I might want to connect rock spaces, so this is somewhat helpful. Birds, if I played a bird, I could get money, and birds could be useful. This also, each time you play a bird icon in your zoo, gain 2. Place next to at least one water space. Well. I like that these two play off each other a little bit, and so I think I am going to discard those and start with that and see what we can come up with here. So that is my opening deal, and let us see what we can do. And I'm kind of curious also generally how long it takes to play a game of solo Ark Nova. Playing on my lunch break, so I've got roughly 35 minutes. So we'll have to see how that goes. Okay. Well, I've got sponsors that are worth getting out. That has to be played at sponsor 5, and I'd rather play it there, but this gives me money if I have this one down later. So I think I am gonna do the sponsors action right out of the gate to get that used, and that's gonna get this into my zoo. I'm gonna set these off to the side until I have to make that decision later, because I really want this area up here for my things. And I am playing one bird icon into my zoo, which is going to give me 3 money. So I'll do that. And that is that action. Okay, so we probably need to do a build action, and I'm gonna most likely want to put this guy in my zoo. So, I mean, at least gets me something going. So I think we're going to build a size 2 enclosure. Alright. And that'll cost us 4. So we'll do that. And we'll build a size 2 enclosure. I'm going to start it there, because I want to connect that space, and I'm hoping to get this penguin enclosure out there. So that is my build action, and that's that. Okay. I could do the animals action, and actually for solo, you're supposed to start on 20, I believe. I'm gonna start on 10. I'm gonna stay on 10 appeal. I like that better. Makes it a little more challenging. Probably won't win, but it gives me something to shoot for. Alright, so the question is, do I want to take an association action now? I could play an animal. It's unlikely I'll be playing 2 animals. Don't know what I'm going to be drawing. I'd rather get to there. I could snap a thing, and with the birds, that would let me build twice, which wouldn't be bad, but I do need to get that zoo into my, or that icon in my zoo. There's a Primate icon, which takes a 3 enclosure. Advance the break token 3 spaces and gain 3 money. That gets me money. That's pretty good. So, an association action that might help, it would at least lower my costs right away and could play into 2 potential goals I have going on, is to do the association action, and I will get a partner zoo and get the Australia Zoo. I believe that will help me pay for some of these animals that I'm trying to get out. So we'll do that. That's my third action. I don't want to do sponsors yet. Oh, I got to get my reputation up to play that. Well, that's gonna take some doing. I could do that next to a water space, but I'm not really close to a water space to do it. So playing this animal for now 6 is probably the best. So I need to get 14 back. Yeah, I'll get those 2 and this. Play that, and then I'm going to do the animals action and play this little guy into my zoo. I could put a card behind him to get an extra 2 appeal. I don't really care about that card. I'm going to put that behind him. That'll give me 6 appeal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that fills that enclosure. So that is that. And that's an animal. So that's that turn. I need to get my reputation up. That's going to take some work. That is going to take some work. Okay. So, do we draw cards? I hate to draw cards, and then I'm going to have to discard cards. I could snap it. You know what? I'm going to snap a card. It's at 5, and this one works toward 2 of my things, and it's already pretty much met. So we're going to snap that card up, and then my hand size is still at 2 right now, so I'm good. I'm going to do that. Alright, so sponsors action is here at 5, but my reputation's not high enough. I can't do that. I'm going to need a level 5 to build this guy, and then I'm going to have to make some money. He lets me place the large bird aviary, which is pretty cool. And I will have 2 Africa icons. He's kind of tough to go for, but I think it makes sense to use my X token and build a level 5 or a size 5 enclosure. And that is not going to help me. That lets me put any card at level 1. Which actually, the sponsor's card I don't need. So I am going to put this here. And I'm going to move a card. So that was my build action that I paid 1 to get at power 5. And then it's going to be a minute before I can get a sponsor. So I'm going to move my sponsor's card to the action 1 space. That's what I'm going to do. Okay? That gets that out of the way. And actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to move the association card down there because I can't use that one. And that's going to go there. That's my build action. And I'm going to need money. So for my last action this round, I am going to do that for 5. And then we are going to end up with a break. So all of these are going to go back over here. Hand size is good. No tokens to come. I'm going to take that off the board. And Oh, that's right. That comes off the board and fills in this right here. So that is not available anymore. All right. And I get income, which is 15. I think I'm going to have enough to play this guy, and I hope that's actually going to end up being helpful. So there we go. Yeah. So first action of this round, I'm going to play this giant bird and see if it produces the way I want it to produce. So there is 22, and I forgot I'm supposed to pay 3 less. So I'm actually going to get that back. And I'm going to put him into my deal here, which is going to fill up this. I played a bird, so I'm going to get $3 for playing a bird. And he's going to give me 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And forgive me, I forgot to slide that down. I think I'm supposed to be sliding them down this way, not that way. Probably put this deck on the wrong side. Okay, so that was my animal, that was that, and I can play a large bird aviary, which I believe, and this is how I played this the last time we played, this guy, last time I saw him come out, we played that this comes out anyway, even though I don't have the build action upgraded because it says he like breaks the rule basically that I'd have to have that. So I'm gonna go here, and that's gonna give me an X token and $5, which I will take 5 and an X token. Boom, and that is the animals action. All right. So make sure my camera is working here. There we go. We're doing good. All right. We need to do something else here. Do we draw cards? I've got a ways. Before the break. I don't know that there's a card I definitively want to snap, so I am going to. Oh, and I forgot. When I broke the last time, I actually don't think I need to use that token, do I? I don't think I'm supposed to use that token. I could be wrong. So, we're going to draw 3 cards, and we're going to have to discard 1. This is likely going to be beneficial. This one, if I get up over 25, it's no good. But it's a bird icon. Fits into what I'm doing. So we're going to discard this. Get rid of it. And then that's our break. And now I'm wishing I had my instructions out because I can't remember if I'm supposed to do the break token whenever I do that. But I'm doing it anyway. And you know what? When I did this, the sponsors action, I should have broke then as well. I would have gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I feel like that might be OP'd if I do that. So I'm going to not do the breaks. I'm just going to go with the breaks that are here, and we'll see what happens. I'll double check the rules. I might be nerfing myself by not being able to control breaks more. We'll see. All right. I definitely want to play this sponsor action. And since there was a break earlier, I should have him back. And I am going to have to build. I don't have any animals. And when that break happened, these guys should have come off the board. Like so. I just forgot to move them. Move those down. And put these out. Alright, we're getting lots of sponsors and not enough animals. Alright. Well, I'm thinking a build action might be beneficial. I don't know what to build. So I think I am going to build a size 4 enclosure because that'll kind of cover my bases and make sure I have enough of an enclosure size to get. And I'll take this one primate. Oh, I can draw up to my reputation range, which means I can get this guy, and that's it. So I will get him and slide these down. And we'll stick a new card out there. Whoops. All right. There's a bird. Nice. All right. So that was the build action. And we're going to slide those over. And now I could take another association action. Now I have 2 of those icons, which is pretty good. If I release this guy into the wild, though, that will give me rep, which I need. I'll lose that, which actually could help down the road. You know what? I think we're going to do that. We're going to do an association action at power 5. And we're going to play this. And we're going to release this guy into the wild. And that's going to give us our size 5 enclosure back, which is kind of nice. And we're going to get to place one of these out there. The goal is kind of to get some more animals out, so I'm going to use that size 2 enclosure. We're going to lose 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but we're going to gain 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is going to let me flip a card and potentially, or get another guy. The question is, what do I want? I think, oh, and I get a size 2 enclosure right away. You know, if I'm trying to get that build done, then I might put that there, and I might, do I want to flip that? I can draw up to my rep 3 times, or I can pay a sponsor by paying money instead of having a sponsor's action. I like that idea. So I think, well, the association will get my reputation up faster. So I think I'm going to get one of my association workers for the first one. I'm not going to flip a card yet. And I'm going to pay 5 for this one to get this sponsor. Actually, let's put this back in the thing here. And I'm going to put this sponsor out. It is a bird icon, which gives me $3. And let's see, I gain 1 for each connected water space. So I'm going to have to do that. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 connected water spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I gain 1 for each 2 isolated water spaces at the end of the game. I'm not going to worry about that. It just mainly gives me something I want. And there's my association action. And now I've got a little bit more income. Fantastic. All right. So I need to get that build card flipped. So this sponsor I still cannot play. I am going to need money. I'm going to need cards. We're getting close to a break. I'm going to go for money with this sponsor action. I feel like that is the way to go. And get $5. Alright, so that's that action. I don't have enough to play my animal. I would need a partner zoo anyway. But what I can do is an association action for just to get 2 rep. 1, 2, and go here. So that gets my rep up. Not bad. And that's going to trigger a break. So we're going to lose that option. We are going to trigger a break. I got a discard down. I'm going to get income, which is 17. So we'll do this. 17, I don't have any kiosks. And I get another one of these, which will give me an X token. I will take it. Alright. And my turn. Alright. Now, do I have... There's 20, 5, 6, 7. But I don't have a bear. I don't have the prerequisites I would need to actually play that animal. And I forgot to do the cards again. So we'll just do this, 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 this. Alright. And you know what I'm forgetting? Is that this is connected, and I could have ignored an animal condition on each card. I have that. I don't have a partner zoo, but if I got the partner zoo, I could ignore the need for a bear on this one, which would give me quite a few things and allow me to get my sponsors played. Goes into a size 3 enclosure. I put it in my size 4. Lots of appeal. And some of that. Man, that's a pretty good animal. All I need... I am going to pay my 2 X tokens to take the association action and get that partner zoo, which lets me flip a card. And I'm going to flip my build card so I can get that built up and not have to worry about it. And that is an action. So now I believe I can play this, which is going to cost me 24 because I have that partner zoo. So I will do that and 4. Alright. So there's 24. I can ignore one thing on here because I'm going to ignore the bear because I have this connected thing. So that's going to give me 1 rep. It's going to give me 10 appeal, and it's going to give me 2 conservation. That is a pretty good animal to have in my zoo, and we're going to turn over the size 4 enclosure. Boom. Alright, so that is the animal's action. Done. Most of my money's gone, unfortunately. And we're going to need some cards. Yeah, I'm just going to draw 3. I don't think there's anything... Well, the vulture's not bad. And I already have that. I just need a science icon. Snapping up that vulture won't hurt. It'll give me a bird. You know, I'm going to wait on that. I'm just going to go ahead and get... Wait, draw 2 from the deck, keep 1, and discard the other. Oh no. Yeah, we might have to get this bird icon here. Just Bard Owl Hunt. That's a tough one. But I feel like it stacks those birds icons well, and so I need to try to capitalize on that synergy there, so I'm going to. Alright. So snapped a card instead of drawing. And then that gives us to our build activity. I can only afford to build a, at most, size 2 enclosure, which is what I'm largely building anyway. Although I could, my association action is at 3. I can't do that. I can't do that. But I could do an association action and get 2 reputation and flip a card. That could be good. for me. And that will give me the ability to use my sponsors action soon. So I'll take that. That's fair. Now, my rep is where I need it to be, so I could play this sponsor for my next action and go there, because now it sponsors X+1, which is going to place this in there, which is going to give me $3 for a bird token. And then I'm going to get, each time I place a bird icon on my zoo, I get 2 appeal, which I just get, and I have to place this thing next to a water space. That is very doable. We will do that, and we are getting close to filling our zoo in. Okay, so I'm going to discard some cards here, slide these down, and we're going to get some income and see where this takes us. Alright, so we got that, we got that. We get a size 2 enclosure, which I'm going to put here so I can draw up to my reputation range. I'm going to get that card. And I'm going to get 21 money. Alright, so there we go. There we have it. Let me check my time here. 12:50. We've got 10 minutes left. It's okay. Alright, so we'll move that over. Move that down and see what we get. Alright. Now, you know, I think I've been, no, I'm good. This is going to come here. Am I doing the right thing? I'm not sure about this break token here. I might be getting an extra turn every time. I'll check the rules after I finish this and have to post a comment on whether or not I'm getting this right or not. Alright, now I've got this large bird. It has to be next to a rock and fit in there. I need a science icon for sure. I could build which also would let me draw from my reputation range. That's not going to help too much, but the $5 could help. You know what? I think I'm going to pay 6 for a size 3 enclosure, which I will put here because that gives me $5 back, and I can use it, and that's my build action. Oh, I could actually, because I can build more than one building now. So I'm going to actually pay 2 more for a kiosk that I will put here, because that is going to help with a little bit of income, and that building action goes down there, and then we go here. All right. Now, if I have 20, which I do, and I have the bird thing next to a rock, but I don't have a science icon. That is the kicker. I think I'm going to do the cards action. And draw 2 cards. Only one of which was terribly helpful. Alright. Okay. That moved that. Huh. Now can I build the bird icon? No. I still need a science icon, and I don't have one. So, we're going to have to do an association action. And because I don't want to lose my hand size, we're going to do that association action. I'm going to go with this, and that's going to move me 2 rep and give me the 1 science icon I need. And that was my 3rd, so we're going to go to 4th action here. So don't lose any animals. And I am going to pay 20 to play this lovely bird, which is going to give me another. Actually, I got one of those earlier. It's going to give me 1 of those. I am going to take 10 bucks for sure. And I'm going to get 5 appeal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shuffle the discard pile, draw 3 cards from it. And keep 1 and discard the others. So, alright. So, let's see what we get here. We've got a slow worm. We've got a Bavarian Forest National Park. And we've got a flock animal that can share an enclosure. I'm going to keep that one and discard the other 2. That went into a size 4 enclosure. We're going to put it in this. Oh, actually, never mind. I forgot. It actually went into the aviary. There's got a little aviary icon there. So we're going to do that. That is my last deal for that turn. So we're going to have to discard down to our hand size, but that should not be too hard because I don't need this guy. So I'm going to get rid of him. And we'll put these out. And I am going to get only a couple more turns here. We're almost done. Don't think I'm winning this one. Does not look good for me. I just played an animal, so that's supposed to be down here. Bird icon, I need to draw 2 from the deck, keep 1 and discard the other. No. So we might as well do a sponsor. There's a bird icon in my zoo. Okay. So we're going to get to place this eagle enclosure thing. If I can find it. There it is. Alright, so we're going to get to place this. I'm going to get to draw up to my rep level, either way, which is fine. That's fantastic. It's going to be this action. I did the sponsor. I played the sponsor. I'm going to draw 2, keep 1, discard the other. We'll do that. Oh, and I forgot to get a size 2 enclosure last time. So actually, my size 2 enclosure, I probably would have put there. So that would have stayed the same right there. Okay. Was there anything else? I played a bird icon, which would give me 3 money. And I should have gotten 22... 22 for income. Forgot to do that. Alright, so now we are golden there. Alright. Multipliers. On your sponsor's action card with a size 4. Alright, what's in... Oh, I put the panda in the size 4 enclosure. So technically, it's in there. Okay. And I've got 2 of those. Animals. Do I play this animal? Or do I play a bird? I like that animal. That's pretty good. I could build... Building would be extremely good. If I build a 4 and a 2, that would be a build of 6. But I could build a 4 and a 5 for 10. So if I did that, pay 10, build a 4, build a, I'm going to say a pavilion, and that gives me 1 appeal. Plus I get a science of my choice, which I'll go ahead and do that one, which gives me, ooh, I don't have my cards action upgraded, so I can't go any higher. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take it. And then I will do, well, that lets me flip a card. So I think I can take the bonus before or after. So if I flip my cards icon, and then I can go there, and then I can draw up to my reputation and grab this guy, which is great. That's going to be my turn. All right. That was a pretty fancy turn there. Let's see. We're getting close. All right. Build. All right. One more action this round. That was the build action. We have the cards action, which I don't need. The association action would be fantastic. But I think the animals action is what I'm going to do. I don't have that partner zoo. So that is in fact going to cost me all of 19 to play that animal. And that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I get the multiplier, place 1 times 2 multiplier on the build action, which I don't really need. And he can share an enclosure with that guy. Oh, sponsors action, actually. That's different. All right. Yeah, so that's that. That triggers another break. All right. We're going to lose 2 cards. We're going to get 24 in income. And we're going to get to build a level 2 enclosure, which is going to give me 7. And we're going to put 2 more cards out. And let's see. See if we can finish our last round here. It's going to be very close to that 35-minute mark. All right, so we get, I think, 1 turn, if I'm not mistaken. I get a turn, and then game over is what I believe happens. So with my association there at 4, that's not going to be terribly awesome. I really need an X token. Sponsors would be great. I could get 1 more animal in my zoo and get 1 more of those. So honestly, this in a size 3 enclosure, which could be here, that's just fine. It will cost me 18, right? So I'll do 20, and then we'll put 3 of those back. Yeah, that's right. So we'll put him in my zoo, which will give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus 1 of those, plus 1 of those. Never got to my in-game goals there. That is game. I believe that is the last thing I can do. You may place up to 2 cards under this to gain 2 appeal apiece. I would definitely do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's see how I did. Which one would I want to use? Construction of your zoo. I connected all water, rock, border, and completed my zoo map. So that's going to give me 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's helpful. And let's see if any of these, actually the animals aren't going to give me anything, but the sponsors possibly could give some points. Let's see if I got any. If I had 6 bird icons, 1, 2, 3, 4, did I have 6? 5, 6. I had 6. Okay. Oh, no, that wasn't in my zoo. Sorry, that was a thing. So I had 5, actually, because I released one. So I did not meet that. One for each 2 isolated water spaces. There aren't any, and I got none for that, so I did not win this game. Didn't quite synergize there. Possibly nerfed myself on the turn. I'm not 100% sure. I might have given myself extra turns though, so I'm thinking that I didn't nerf myself too much. I did like that I finished the map. That was a nice accomplishment because that's not terribly easy to do. But there you go. That's map 6. Is that right? Map 6 soloed. Please post any comments or questions if you have any, or if you saw me make mistakes. Definitely post something in there. And what would you have done differently in this game? You know, where did you see me kind of pick a card or take a turn in a way that you would have gone a different direction? You know, you kind of have to play to how the cards come to you, but I feel like I could have synergized a little better and just missed something, but I don't know what I missed. So if you're able to help me out with that, that would be fantastic. We do love Ark Nova at our house. Thank you for joining me at Unraveled Game Thoughts. If you have a chance to visit the Patreon or some of the other board game reviews and content that I've posted, then you know I'd love to get more subscribers. And thank you for watching today. Have a great rest of your day.